All right. So the Milwaukee Bucks have officially entered basketball hell. Damian Lillard tore his Achilles after coming back just to sadly get eliminated by the Pacers anyways. And he's 34 years old. This is a horrendous injury to get at his age. And now Giannis is out here with a team close to LeBron's 2018 Cavs. And the Bucks don't have their draft picks. This is one of the tallest tasks I could deal with. And as you can see, Dame has the torn Achilles in the game. I gave it to him. I gotta suffer with him. First move in office, fire Doc Rivers. Thank you very much. We're gonna hire the GOAT, Michael Stauffer, and keep it pushing. Well, as you saw, as the draft inches up on us, this team does not have a draft pick this year. But Kyle Kuzma needs to kick rocks. You can't have a Tony Snell game in the playoffs. I'm sorry. And let me address something. Giannis will likely heavily be in trade rumors this offseason. In this video, I want to first, and plus, there's probably gonna have to be a Giannis traded video sooner than later on this channel. In this video, I want to give it a chance with Giannis to start. For one, he's so nice, there isn't even trades for him. I'd have to go concoct something that who knows if it'll be good. And two, we don't have our draft picks, so rebuilding is kind of frivolous right now. Oh man, we have traded my first move in the roster office. We have traded Kyle Kuzma and Chris Livingston to the Wizards for AJ Johnson. That's right. I went and took back the dude they traded to the Wizards for no reason. Sorry I couldn't get Chris back. He's a free agent though. He has a 34 million player option. He won't be a free agent for long. Now, the main reason I did this is because, and also I had to give up that Livingston dude. He was like the last pick in the second round last year, but sadly I did have to give up another young player to get him back, but he's like a 68. In case you don't know, AJ Johnson went to the Wizards and started hooping, but more importantly, this sheds like 20 million of salary space. And if you look at this team, as long as I maybe get rid of Bobby Portis' player option, might not even have to, but more importantly, Pat Connaughton making 10 mil a year just to be at 74. Just get him out of here, get them out of here maybe, and we'll have some money to maybe build a roster around Giannis for this one season. I do have some offers where I could trade into this draft and get rid of this pick for next year, which is a swap worse with the Pelicans. So basically we're gonna get the worst pick between us and the Pelicans, but there's a chance that we're both trash, so I'm gonna keep it. With that being said, we have no picks, so no purpose in this world and no draft pick. Pat Connaughton, hey, I'm not even gonna let you breathe on this team. I'm sorry. I low-key definitely should have accepted Porter Jr.'s team option. I don't know why the hell I just did that, but wait, did Connaughton decline? Oh no, it glitched. It glitched. Victor's out here. He's, but you know what? I'll be honest, I can't do it. I'm just gonna restart the file. Oh, KPJ had a player option anyways. I couldn't have declined it. All right, well, the league isn't glitched anymore, so you got that at least. Here we go. Now in free agency, we're like, I know from the last file that got glitched, if we weren't to have Connaughton and Portis, we would have almost enough money to sign Kyrie. Now, do I want Kyrie? No, I'm just giving you an example. I'm gonna trade Pat Connaughton to the Bulls for their pick next year, top 3 protected. Thank you very much. And solely because we need nothing more than cost effectiveness right now, I'm trading Bobby Portis and our 2028 first to the Grizzlies for GG Jackson and Scottie Pippen Jr. Shout out to him. He's appeared in a lot of these videos, and here goes another one. So with that, as of this moment, we have 50 million, exactly 54.13 to Dame and Giannis. Nobody else makes damn near anything more than a minimum. We got a point guard who could fill in. I'm honestly confident in AJ Johnson if he had to start. Why do we have so many AJs or just A? Yeah, actually, even Andre Jackson, that's AJ. And then we got GG. Yeah, that's what about to be our damn season. Before we go any further, I want to thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. Prize Picks is the best place to play daily fantasy sports, available in over 30 states. And use the code CLIQUE. You can get $50 instantly when you play your first lineup for $5 or more. It's be 19 or older to play. Age restrictions vary from state to state, and please play responsibly. Also, with Prize Picks' Demons and Goblins feature, you can win up to 100 times your money. All right, so for today's picks, Steph Curry at 5.5 assists. I'm gonna go with more on this. Been working for him. Davion Mitchell, 22 points, rebounds, and assists. I'll say more here as well. He's been cooking. Khalil Ware at 5.5 points. I'm gonna say more on this as well. Max Strus at 9.5 points against his former team. We'll go up more on this one too. And lastly, Donovan Mitchell, 25.5 for what could be the last game of the series. I'm gonna say less. So in this entry, I can win up to 10 times my money on Prize Picks. I can win up to 20 times your money on any entry. Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. Remember to use the code CLIQUE and play $5 to get $50 instantly. And now to get back into the video. All right, so this has to be one of the most poignant first year overhauls I've ever done for this team. Matter of fact, I need some two-way contracts as well. We now have Giannis, Ty Jerome, Brooke Lopez. Yes, back. I'll talk about it. Kyle Filipowski, Scottie Pippen, Gary Trent, Karis LeVert, GG Jackson, Mo Wagner, Kevin Porter, AJ Johnson, Al Horford, Andre Jackson, AJ Green, so on and so forth. Yeah, this team sucks. You know what happened too? The one, and if you know by now, Ty Jerome always goes for like $2 in free agency. When I said cost effective, and by the way, you know it's bad when I didn't give him a front loaded contract. I gave him a flat contract. I was trying to save money. I wasn't trying to give him too much money this year. And I was trying to save his money for someone that was interesting. And I remember right now, I saw who it was. The Toronto Raptors stole him from me. I wanted Miles Turner. I was like, this would be the perfect next step. He did just smoke us in the playoff. You know, if he's going to leave the Pacers, we might as well get that Brook Lopez replacement. You know, instead I got the oldest center rotation you could ever imagine, Brook Lopez and Al Horford, who's probably not going to play anyways. I do like Mo Wagner though. He could space the floor as well. I mean, obviously I fit the Bucks mold of getting floor spacing centers. I mean, yeah, this team is pretty disgusting. Do I had some trade value, assets, guys, whatever? Yeah, I also have to trade someone right now because we don't have enough roster space. So matter of fact, shout out to Al Horford. Congrats on the minimum contract. Wait, where's Boston at? They want to give me 2 players. I can't do that. Clippers, only team that'll just give me picks, 2 of them for no reason for out. Thanks. Also, I don't feel like going over all of them. So here's, sometimes this screen is wrong too, but here's the salary breakdown. Well, also if Dame did decline his, which you know what? It did say he wanted to re-sign. This could be an option just because if we can guarantee that Dame's money is cut in half and he declines his play, I might do this. And this is the last team I would ever expect to maybe be forced to keep the entire thing together of the big 2, so to speak. And hell, even Brook Lopez is back. But if Dame's on this contract, he's going to regress a lot. Matter of fact, actually, wait, I could just give him a 1 year. I don't know if I'll regret this, but I'm going to do a 1+1 with a team option, $26.5 million. He's going to accept this for sure. So now, instead of having a $50 million player option, he's going to make $26 million next year. And then the year after that, I can decide. And here's the rest of the contracts in case you care. Oh, yeah, also, Filipowski, I don't know why his team always really, what is it, the Jazz? They just always release him in this game. I don't know. So he was easy. I literally just signed him off waivers to his same rookie contract because it was the default. I guess this is, I don't know. Honestly, man, I felt bad that Trent Jr., Porter Jr., and AJ Green weren't going to play. So I just threw them all a couple minutes and all of a sudden we're at a 13-man rotation. The only thing that matters is that Giannis is playing 43 minutes a game. And I'm starting AJ Johnson, GG Jackson, Ty Jerome, Giannis, and Mo Wagner. I'm trying to kind of ease Brook Lopez out of here because there's definitely gonna be some trades. But you know what? We might as well see what players will maybe play okay. This is such a horrendous year to not have a draft pick. Oh my, I should have tried to get it back before we lost the first 20 games of the season. You know, this is a true blessing that the Pelicans will even give me this pick back just for Karis LeVert. You know, good for you guys, man. Thank you very much. We now have full control of our pick. Okay, wait, Pelicans and Bucks? I guess that's how that works. I don't know. We have the Pelicans and the Bucks picks now. I'll take it. Screw it. Bulls pick as well. We are just pure garbage. 14th in the conference type of garbage right now. Yeah, there's no safe. We gotta just put it in the bin. Miles Turner, you could have saved. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and let big Brook Lopez off the hook. I'm trading him to the Spurs for Walter Clayton Jr., the 13th pick in the draft this past year, and a first-round pick. Thank you, San Antonio, for being imbeciles. I just like AJ Green's jump shot too much to let him walk, so I'm gonna re-sign him, even though I don't think he's even playing. That's our Theo Pinson for now. Look at how mad everybody is. It says Dame's gonna come back in 4 to 6 months, which technically isn't the season, but it's the season. Trade deadline, we're in an intense battle with the Wizards for the worst record in the conference. And I might be wondering, why haven't you traded Giannis yet? Look, this will be the greatest comeback of all time. Don't you worry. It will happen. The Bucks, Giannis's Bucks will win another championship. This is the thing, right? In all these videos, I always want to trade for someone like Giannis. I always fiend to trade for Giannis or someone like, why are we winning? Here's a new starting lineup. Giannis, Ty Jerome at center, Tyler Smith center, by the way, at point guard, and the rest are nobodies. We're still just impressive enough to beat the Pistons in a game, but I think we'll lose majority of the rest of these games. Maybe it's good we beat Chicago. We have their draft pick. Don't beat them too much though. Anyways, yeah, you see the awards. Harden, 6th man of the year for the Suns. Jason Kidd, coach of the year. Giannis made the first team, averaging 24 and 30. This is actually kind of underwhelming considering the circumstances. But anyways, he also made defensive first team. I didn't even check the rookie ones, but we had to have someone on there, right? I don't know. Playoffs, Mobley and Ant wins the championship. For the record, here's the season stats. Ty Jerome did a good job. Tyler Smith did a terrible job. Good though, we were trying to tank, so that worked. GG Jackson actually shot 40%, but it was like 35, so this is a good sign that he started to pick it up at least. AJ Johnson was pretty good. Couldn't hit a 3 though. Lester Quinones also terrible, which was good for the tank. Thank you. Kyle Lowry retired. Why does it say Doc Rivers was the coach? I fired him. Okay, good. I'm just making sure I did, because look, I fired Doc Rivers. He's not here. It says Doc Rivers, head coach. Man, get the hell out of here. Go ahead and hit retirement. All right, draft lottery, the moment of truth, I guess. The Pelicans must have made the playoffs. The Bulls, okay, we have the 5th best odds from the Bulls. Now, here's what's going to happen, right? The Bulls pick is going to jump into the top 3 just so we don't get it. And then the other pick is going to drop to 5 just to screw us over. So that's probably how this is going to go. I already know this. This is the script. It's funny. It just said the Thunder have never landed the #1 pick. I saw like a graphic that was like every team's last #1 overall pick. I think it was 4 or 5 teams maybe that have never got it. And then there's some teams that have got it many times, you know, like the Magic, for example. Oh, the Lakers moving to the top 4. That's fantastic. That's just great. Wait, did it just say, oh my God. Oh no, no, no. The Bulls moved up. Okay, well, at least we're not 5th. Bulls pick, please be 4. Please be 4. So we're about to lose one of the picks, but keep one of them as well. We fell to 4. We fell to 3. And the #1 overall pick is the Chicago Bulls. We should have had 1 and 3 right now, but it was top 3 protected. So it went back to Chicago and we have the pick next year. But you know what? That's okay. No, it's not. Also, Dame is back. He's healthy. Do we keep Damian Lillard off a torn Achilles? All right, can I be honest with you? I don't know why this trade right here, hold on, where is it, is even here. Gary Trent, the 3rd pick, AJ Green, and another pick to the Lakers for pick 2, and Austin Reeves. Now, beats me. No clue. But I don't care. We're going to move up a pick in the draft and get Austin Reeves. Oh, we have to trade this Bulls pick. For Reeves, I'll do it. So welcome to Milwaukee, Austin Reeves. You're going to fit the culture. And yes, I'm going to double down on insanity. We are going to win a ring with Giannis and Dame, okay? Do not doubt it. Just watch. Just watch and learn. We also now have the 2nd pick in the draft, by the way. And the big reason why I wanted to get Reeves as well is because he only makes $9 million. We could really sign Luka if we wanted to. We could just make the Milwaukee Lakers. We could also sign Kate. That actually wouldn't be a bad one, because if you look at the contracts, they're still very favorable towards us. Now, Giannis makes 60 million, but then Dame's 26 mil. And then after that, who cares, right? All right, let's see who's available at #2. AJ DeBonsa goes 1 to Chicago, and with the #2 pick, I think I'm going to jump the gun and pick Carlos's son, Cam Boozer, over Darren Peterson, because we are a very wing heavy team. Now, I will say, we might end up trading half the roster to make cap space. But actually, hold on. Hear me out real quick. I just thought of something that I don't think I've ever done before. I'm going to trade Tyler Smith in the 2nd pick back to the Lakers for pick 3 and Gary Trent. Now, you might be like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you moving back a pick? The player that gets picked 3rd overall, now I don't know how big the difference will be, but will probably make less money. No, he will make less money than the 2nd overall pick, and we get Trent Jr. back in this deal. So I'm actually going to move a pick back with the Lakers for the hell of it. Now, I know, okay, and then look at that. Now I can still get the player I wanted anyway. Finesse. And the Suns just traded the 4th pick for DeAndre Hunter. Yeah, put them in the coffin. Oh, would you look at that? The top ranked player with the next pick, Caden Boozer. We're going to make the Boozer duo in Milwaukee. Screw it. I was actually low-key thinking about trading the pick, but that was just too perfect. The Boozer duo. All right, I'm very aware of what I said. I'm going back on my word. We are trading Damian Lillard and a 1st-round pick to the Sixers for Jared McCain and Grayson Allen. I know. I can't explain. I just have to do it. I just have to do it. We are then going to trade Allen to the Spurs for 2 first-round picks. Okay. Let's just say Luka owed me. He didn't accept my contract. He went to the Portland Trailblazers. Why did he go to Portland Trail? I don't know. He didn't like me. I gave him all I could. I did all I could for him, but he walked away. So Luka didn't sign, right? I then decided not to sign KD because he's too old. And I was actually going to sign Mr. Jaren Jackson, but I decided to let him go back to the Grizzlies because I had someone else in mind. Since we traded Dame, right? I also tried to offer J-Dub, tried to offer Chet. Chet low-key accepted, but they matched the offer because, you know, they're annoying. So whatever. There's that. But what I really did, we got Trae Young. So to replace Dame in a low-key similar schematic format and play style and all that is going to be Trae Young, point guard of the future now for this team. This is actually pretty good. So we got him now. And then also I signed Hartenstein, but I knew that when going for Hartenstein, like, damn, he doesn't fit that stretch big role that Bucks have had historically, but he does play, you know, defense. He's pretty good, can move well, considering that we now have Trae at point guard, you know, we also have Austin Reeves at the 2. But then I was actually able to sign Naz Reid too. I didn't expect I was gonna have the money to be able to do this, but I got Naz Reid on a little contract. I didn't even front load it. I just wanted to make sure he got here. So we now have a center rotation of Hartenstein and Naz Reid. We have a power forward of Giannis and Boozer. Small forwards, we got got GG Jackson and then maybe like McCain or Johnson. Shooting guards, Reeves and McCain. And then point guards, we got Trae Young and Ty Jerome. So pretty damn good. We could also trade Pippen for a small forward if we needed, or I could just sign one right now. My guy Levert's back out here, actually. You know what? I gave him a 1 year with a no trade clause. He still declined. Wait, it said he declined. He didn't though. Let's try one more time. Yeah, he declined. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the most important part. To make the cap space, yeah, we traded Shake Milton for a first round pick, Caden Boozer for 2 first round picks and Shake Milton, Kyle Filipowski and Kevin Porter Jr. for 5 first round picks, Gary Trent Jr. for 2 first round picks, Andre Jackson for a first round pick, Grayson Allen for a first round pick. Yeah, that's what it took. Honestly, I'm tired of making moves. I'm gonna let the team sign vets for me after the free agency. Yeah, here's the team. AJ Johnson want to buy 5 overalls and GG Jackson want to buy 3. And the rest is the rest. Probably one of the first times ever that I let the team sign the minimum contract guys at the end. But we got Wendell Moore, Josh Okogie, and that's it. Let's give Mo Bamba a contract too for the hell of it. So this should be a much better season, you know? Now, a trade could be inbound, but I decided to start the season starting McCain at the 3, mainly because, boy, I went to the perimeter defense. I first clicked this, and it shocked me to see Austin Reeves is the 4th best perimeter defender on this team. Hold on, let me go over here. Look at this. Yeah, it goes Giannis, Josh Okogie, probably a fill-in that we signed, Wendell Moore, another one, then Austin Reeves. So the best defender in our rotation that plays on the perimeter mostly is Austin Reeves, which is terrible. But then McCain's after him. So I decided, screw it. I might as well put McCain in that small ball, Norman Powell role and put him at the small forward anyways and just start him. I was going to just maybe think about starting GG, but he doesn't play defense either. So for now, though, we're going to stick with this, but we'll see if the team can hold it down or if we need to make a trade for an actual wing defender, because that, like, it's a staggeringly low amount of defense. So wow. Let's just do it now. All right, we have done a very simple trade. We have traded GG Jackson and a first round pick to the Portland Trailblazers for Toumani Camara. So it's basically just him at the 3 now, and the rest is relatively similar. I decided to give the bench a few more minutes, see if that works out in any way. Or maybe Giannis just stinks, you know? Maybe he just stinks. Maybe we're not meant. Maybe we have to trade Giannis. You know, in a lot of these videos, if you're around, you play close attention. Giannis always loses. He never wins in these videos. So, well, you know what? On that note, I'm re-signing the bastard. Why? Because he has a player option for like 62 million, and this will cut down his payroll by like 13. So screw it. And granted, Giannis is always gonna have trade value. Like, what is going on? Like, what am I looking at? You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do? Giannis, Trae Young, Austin Reeves, everyone's shooting pretty well from the field. Okay, well, here's something wrong with Giannis. 4 threes a game is disgusting. We need to fix this. One 3-point. Stop doing that. Just stop doing that. I don't think that won't change anything. That just pissed me off looking at it. Let's see. Atlanta got John Collins back. We took Trae Young from them, yet we lose because McCain and Trae Young and everybody shoots like garbage in this game. Okay, that's just good. We actually are 18th in defensive rating, but we're 25th in offensive rating. So with mostly just offense. Like, how does, you know what? We are firing Michael Stauffer. I give up. We need to try a new system or something. Maybe he's the problem, right? Maybe Jacob Underwood is what we need for this team. Look at that first game win. There we go. Right. Next game loss. Okay, that's a good sign. We're 13th in the conference. I mean, this season might be foregone and just over with. All right, we have traded with the Portland Trailblazers. I don't even know if this will fix what I'm looking to fix, which is winning basketball games at some point. We have traded Trae Young and like 5 first-round picks and AJ Johnson to the Portland Trailblazers for Luka Doncic. So we get the duo I wanted in the first place. So we now have Luka and Giannis. We have a second real 90+ overall star. All those picks were insane. As a matter of fact, I could just show you. Hold on. I mean, maybe they were showing more valuable for me. I don't know. But these picks were, that's one of them. Maybe that's one of them. I don't know what picks they were, but no, it wasn't that. It was this Lakers pick. Look at how valuable these are. I traded all these for Luka. I don't give a damn. I'm trying to win a ring. Now, are we going to win a ring this season? I don't know. But how far are we out? Let's see. From the play-in, we're like 4 games out. Could we do it? Maybe. Can I trust us to maybe win a championship? We get to that play-in? Maybe. I don't know. I gotta leave all options. All right. Next step. Honestly, we're just gonna do this trade finder trade right here. Austin Reeves, Hartenstein, and Mo Wagner to the Celtics for Kristaps Porzingis and Peyton Pritchard. Don't even think twice about it. We get an elite center at a second big to pair next to Giannis. Also has Luka experience. Didn't even think about that. So now the lineup looks a lot more legit. Luka, Giannis, Porzingis, Kamara, and Jared McCain. And I haven't even really thought about the bench yet, but I mean, you got Ty Jerome, Peyton Pritchard, Nas Reed, Boozer. Scottie Pippen's mad because if he's gonna be this mad if he's never gonna be able to play, I might just trade him right now. Matter of fact, hold on. Speaking of that, Pritchard and Ty Jerome are up here, right? I would say Ty's playing a little bit. I mean, low-key, they could just be the guards because Ty is 6'5", but let's try and get another forward off the bench. All right, we have traded, oh God, I'm gonna regret this one. I know I am. We have traded Cameron Boozer, 2 first-round picks and 2 seconds to the Pistons for Asar Thompson. Yep, our 3rd overall pick, Cameron Boozer. Now, there's a reason I did this. Cameron Boozer was playing like garbage this season, and I'm sorry, the window is closing. I want to win now. I'm going Nico mode, and I did just trade for Luka, but I'm going Nico mode. Defense wins championships, and Cameron Boozer ain't playing defense or offense. He's one of them inefficient young rookies. I'm not trying to deal with that right now. So we gave up 2 weak first-round picks along with himself for Asar Thompson. I'm definitely going to lower this three-point tendency because this dude's out here with a 34 three-point tendency with a 34 three-point shot probably. But that aside, though, he doesn't need to shoot the ball more. You're just here to do what you got to do. Rebound, play defense, all that stuff. Instantaneously, he will start at the 3, and honestly, I'm okay with that. I know that that's bad for our spacing, but you know what? Screw the spacing at this point. We got talent, right? I'll be honest with you, I did not plan on trading Nas Reed at all, but when I put him in the trade block, we got some really, it was this offer right here. We can get Khalil Ware and Peyton Watson for Nas Reed, and actually, I low-key just added Scottie Pippen in here just for the hell of it to save ourselves a first-round pick. And yeah, so we're going to get these 2. Thank you very much. And so now they will go to the bench. And yeah, screw it. We'll just run this 10-man lineup right here. But Watson and Kamara locking stuff up off the bench. Same with Amen or Asar, whatever his name is. Ty Jerome and Peyton Pritchard doing the scoring and all that cool stuff. And you got Ware out there. We could have low-key still used Nas, but Khalil Ware is playing good now too. He's averaging 11 and 9. Then you got Luka, Giannis, McCain, Asar, and Porzingis. Low-key, I might put this on automatic, but we do need to lock in and make the playoffs. So I'm probably gonna go give a ton of minutes. I know Watson's kind of a mid 2K player sometimes. So, you know, we'll give him 4 minutes for now, and we'll go Giannis, Luka, and the rest of these guys. Porzingis, whatever. Yeah, you get it. And after all that too, I believe we still have a handful of draft capital if we did want to make. The only problem is, and I traded Boozer for Asar specifically because they both made around the same amount of money, which was like $10 million. If we want to make another star trade, I guess we do have Porzingis, Asar, their contracts, but the question is it worth it? I mean, maybe in the off season. Also, Asar probably has an extension about to kick in. Yeah, okay, because it says 5 years, so he's about to start making like 20 million, which actually could be beneficial to us if we wanted to trade it. I have a 2-year window with this team, and this might become nasty and like long-winded because we might enter the Giannis rebuild era after this, or the post Giannis rebuild era, I should say. Anyways, Peyton Pritchard, here's a new contract for you, bucko. And at the deadline, we are okay. So look, we're 2 games out of the 8th seed. That's not bad. We're 13th, but we're only 2 games out of 8, and we've won majority of our games. I don't know, did we already have Luka by this one? Yeah, he dropped 34, 14, and 10, and we lost. But this is what we traded for him right here, this Spurs game, and since then we are 6-1. So yeah, just got to keep pushing on. Let's see. Oh, we got to get a roster spot filled. You know what's screwed? In case of foul outs, let's get the best player. Let's see. Oh, did not mean to put him on target list. Let's get Bol 2-year deal as well. Why not? Oh, we got to get more people. Matisse Thybulle, he can vlog the whole experience. This might be the greatest mid-season turnaround in NBA history. Come on, look at this. We're not losing. We lost a few games, but we're up to 7th in the conference. We were just 13th, by the way. Never give up, never tank. I'm fine with, as long as we make the play-in and we win out in the play-in, I'm fine. And that is exactly what's about to happen. Jokic MVP, the Bonster Rookie of the Year. Dame won 6th man with the Sixers behind Maxey. I would have liked to keep him. It just, you know, why does it say he has 1 year played? What is going on here? And Coach of the Year, Chris Finch. Now, obviously, oh my goodness, Luka and Giannis both make the first team All-NBA. Luka did play half of his season in Portland. Asar made 2nd team All-Defense, and so did someone else. I just skipped past it though. All right, we are in the play-in against Cleveland. Cleveland is a good team, but don't be frightened. Come on, don't go to the second play-in game, please. Just get it over with. Oh my God, maybe it's for the better. Maybe the first seed team is weak. Okay, 2 minutes to go. Screw it. Biggest game so far this season. We're gonna jump in. It's crazy. I was playing basketball yesterday, and I was talking to some dude, and we were talking about like stuff that could have happened or didn't happen, whatever. And I forget what it was. He's talking about like a bunch of injuries in 2021. But it is wild. There's a lot of scenarios where Giannis would not have got a ring that one time. So it's just crazy to think about. I'm happy he did. Anyways, Tyson back out to Johnson. Johnson back out to Donovan. Donovan. Donovan will pull the shot over McCain. That is off. Rebound by Giannis. He passes it up to Asar. Asar, he gonna give it to the corner. McCain driving towards Donovan. He's gonna pass it back out to Asar. Asar with the ball. Asar back to McCain. Why are we not giving this ball? I'm about to say to Luka Doncic, like, damn. Oh, Porzingis, he gets some room for the deep midi, and that is off. That's a good shot, though. He got wide open. He flared wide open for the shot. Luka's wearing number 18. Screw it. We'll let him rock. Anyways, Johnson down low against Giannis. What? Oh, he tried to foul bait, and it didn't work. It didn't work. I've never seen that animation not work. Giannis runs it up off to Luka. Luka to the rim against Garland. To the rim, layup and one. Come on. Luka and Giannis. I kind of like the number 18. Looks terrible. I mean, wait, how could he not wear? Actually, maybe he changed his number when he went to like Portland or something. Because what the hell? Who the hell is taking 77? Does someone on Portland wear 77? Anyways, Mobley down low. Mobley over the shoulder. Great defense by Giannis. And Luka cannot guard Garland. Oh my goodness. He should put. Should I change it and put Asar? Well, I mean, actually, Asar is guarding the weakest probably person on the court. Who's he guarding? Jalen Tyson. Oh no, he's guarding Coro. Screw it. I'm putting Asar on Donovan. We'll let Luka die on that hill. I don't know. So I feel like if the last shot comes down to it, Donovan will get it. Could be wrong though. Maybe we should run a zone. Now the zones by the CPU are always terrible, but then again, they have Luka guarded by Darius Garland, and he misses the shot. Oh my God, Luka, you lazy bastard! Get to the rim. We're only down. Oh, good God. And Mobley with the dunk. We are en route to losing. Passing to Luka. Luka back up the other way. Once again, still with Garland on him. He's going to go to the rim and pull it up. And that is off again. Mobley with the ball. Still a 6-second shot clock differential. He's going to run a big screen and he's going to pull the three. Oh my God. He made it. He made it off the back. Get me the hell out of here. Yeah, sure. I guess. All right. To the second playing game we go. We are playing the Boston Celtics. Please just win. We won. Put Boston in the dirt, thankfully. My goodness. And we're going to be playing the Toronto Raptors, the number 1 seed. They have Dylan Harper, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Jakob, and Grady. We're just going to run it. Come on. Come on. Show them who the real 1 seed is. Oh my goodness. We smoked them game 1. Just keep going. Just keep going. Come on. Dylan Harper, who? We got Luka Doncic. We win another. McCain dropped 40. Good thing I didn't trade you. Had to get rid of Reeves though. Another game. Come on. Another one. We are up 3-0 on the number 1 seed. We're actually doing, well, I mean, they probably weren't up 3-0. Definitely weren't, but remember when Miami beat Milwaukee when they were the 1st seed years ago? Sorry, Bucks fans, but we're gonna sweep them. We sweep the number 1 seed. Now granted, this league has probably never seen this much of a roster turnover for an 8 seed ever, but I don't care. We're playing Trae Young's Hawks, which he's not there anymore because I took him. And let's see, next game playing Atlanta. Come on, we are smoking them. Is the dream about to be realized? Why did we lose to that? Why did we lose to the Cavs? Why did we lose to the Cavs? Game is close. You know what? Do we even care? Do we care? Do we care, Atlanta? No, we don't care. 38-10. You know what? Another win. Another win. We have not lost a playoff game yet. We only lost a play-in game. Cavs lost in the first round of the Pacers, by the way, and we are now playing the Pacers. Jackson Hayes, Pascal Siakam, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict, and Tyrese. Game 1. Okay, Indiana. Wait, I just realized we're playing Indiana. That is funny. The rivalry or whatever. We win game 1, 96-87. Giannis and Luka, come on, please, for the love of God. Okay, we're going to lose game 2. First loss of the real playoffs. That's okay. Been working well so far, though. Let's just keep it pushing. Right. Yes. Okay, we're up 2-1. Come on, give me another one. Oh, we lost the next game. Come on, game 5 in Indiana. Okay. They tie it up. They tie it up with 1:30 to go. We did just take the lead back, but I'm going to jump in. I'm going to jump in. We do have Giannis against Siakam, and low-key, actually, you know what? I'm going to do it right now. Asar Thompson, guard Tyrese Halliburton. Don't care. What'll happen next play. Anyways, for now, though, Luka's about to die on this hill, and Obi Toppin, I think, is playing center right now. They also have Jaime Jaquez and Dalton Connect out here. The screen, Luka chasing him over the screens. Good defense, Luka. Okay, and Tyrese still going to go to the rim. Layup, it is off. Rebound by Tyrese. Back out Jaime Jaquez for 3. It's off. Rebound Porzingis. That is the perfect Brook Lopez replacement right there. Kristaps Porzingis. And Giannis running the ball himself. He's going to try and bully through Siakam. Go to the rim around Pascal. That is off. And post up, back out Halliburton. Tyrese against Luka still. He's going to take a garbage layup and make the garbage layup to tie the game with 44 seconds to go. Passing in the corner, Luka, he's gonna step back over Tyrese. He misses another shot. He's washed, and Andrew Nembhard's gonna get the lane of hell, and he misses it. Great defense, great help by McCain. And Giannis, a lane, come on, there it is. Finally, something easy. 2-point lead, 25 seconds to go. Tyrese to the rim. He stops. He's going nowhere. He gets there. Enough there. Screw it. 2-2. Passing in Giannis. Giannis to the rim. Giannis tween. Giannis back. He's going nowhere. Set the screen, Porzingis. Bail us out. Please. Somebody. 6 seconds. Giannis with the ball. He's going to take a 3, isn't he? No way to get to the rim. Giannis and 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to give the 3-2 lead for your Milwaukee Bucks in Indiana around. Who is that? I don't know. Is that Walker? Oh, okay, that's Walker. And at the line, he could make it 3. And not only that, there's only 2.6 seconds, so they don't have a timeout. Okay, no time ticks off the clock because he made the shot, I guess. And Tyrese going to take a full quarter down 3. Oh my goodness. That's way funnier in broadcast.
Little game in the series.
Anyways, the reason why it does that is because I turn like on my PC, I turn the audio down to 5 on all the settings. So then whenever the game ends, it goes back up to its normal levels, I think. Anyways, 38-15 and 8 for Giannis. What a game. What a game to take a 3-2 lead. Can we win this in 6 in Milwaukee? I was talking with some friends yesterday about the old NBA playoff setup. In case you don't know, the playoffs used to be set up for any series where it was a 2-3-2. That was how the home games were formatted. So if you had 2 home games to start, but then you would go away for 3 games and you come back for 2 if it even got to that point. I low-key am very happy for the sake of the players that they don't do that anymore. The new format is way better. We are gonna win it by, what is this, 6-7 points? I don't know. Anyways, 31-16 and 7 from Giannis, and we are going to the finals against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who just came back down 3-2, at least 3-2. And I won't lie to you, there was one trade and they lost in the finals, and they actually were the 8th seed when I looked earlier, but they ended up the 4th seed. But the only trade that I actually seriously considered for Giannis, it was Giannis and who? It was someone weak. It wasn't that impactful, at least. Maybe it might have been McCain, but that's at best. Anyways, it was basically Giannis for Cooper, Flag, and Zion, which was crazy to consider. But I decided against it. And yeah, low key, have I had Cooper Flag in any of the rebuilds since the playoffs started? I don't know. Probably because all these teams are playoff teams. But anyways, so they don't have good picks in the first year. But we are playing the Thunder. Giannis against Chet, Asar against J-Dub. And at that point, screw, we'll let Luka die on Shai because we already got players. Nah, I'm just playing. I might switch it once I get in the games for sure. But as long, maybe if there is games, Thunder with a 6 seed, 6 versus 8 seed, but we're nicer. Forget the Thunder, right? 103-134. We win game 1. Game 2 in Milwaukee. We win this. Wait a second. How we had home court as the 8 seed? Because they're a higher seed than us, so I guess they just have a worse record. We have won every game so far, though. I haven't really checked the stats. Are they gonna be glitched? No, actually, these are the playoff stats in case you care. But here's the final stats. McCain is leading us 27 a game against Case and Wallace too, and they're all shooting like 60%. Damn near the team is shooting like 60% from the field. Matter of fact, I take that back. The bench is all shooting garbage, but you know what? The big 3 is doing what they need to do, and Porzingis. And we are up 3-0. Can I check real quick? How are they? Wait, let's see. We had 46 wins. Damn, the East was better than the West this year, except for the Wolves, which they lost in the second round to the Cooper Flag. All right, game 4 in Oklahoma City. Can we do it? Are we about to go from 13th seed to mid-season acquisition NBA champions? I'm sorry, Trae Young. You were the problem. I'm sorry, Cameron Boozer. You were the problem. I just get like to the least point of this game, please. All right, screw it. In Oklahoma City. Matter of fact, I damn near just, are they gonna foul? I'm about to do some BS, right? Give me the Thunder, just so they don't foul. I can't watch more free throws. We gonna let them win. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Luka, what the hell? Luka Magic. He missed it. You know what, Shai? Go get a bucket on him, Shai. Win this championship, Shai. They can't stop you, Shai. Oh, the Milwaukee Bucks are 2027 champions, I think. We lost for 1 year in the Dame Achilles year, and then this is it. This is year 2 of the rebuild. So yeah, this has been wild. A very insane turnaround. Jacob Underwood, better coach right here. He's not even talking to Mark Dagnall. He's just letting him talk his mouth off. And then anyways, shout out to Bol Bol, NBA champion, Khalil Ware, Matisse Thybulle, Mo Bamba. Really got a meme team down there. Tumani Kamara, yeah, go ahead, pick up that championship. By the way, we traded for him and Luka from the Blazers this season. Porzingis looks 8 feet tall and McCain looks 2 feet tall right now. Love how they always do this without fail. This is low-key a pretty lame final celebration though. They always show this one, but I like the old one when they used to go to the locker room. And Luka is gonna win finals MVP in his first year in Milwaukee, his first ring, and Giannis's second. 27 from Giannis in this game, 24, 8, and 13 from Luka. And Giannis with 25, 11, and 6 with 2 steals and 2 blocks, 66 from the field, 67 from the free throw. Wait a second, he won finals MVP. Luka didn't win it. Screw it, Giannis second finals MVP. Let me see how What Luka averaged? Luka averaged 26, 8, and 10. And Giannis averaged 25, 11, and 6. But with 2 steals and 2 blocks. So yeah, pick your poison, I guess. Screw it. Might just have to give it to Jared McCain, honestly. But not Giannis was on one though. Well, your Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions officially. This was a wild ride and a wild turnaround. Sorry to Dame that I didn't get you a ring. Apologies. But honestly, I thought I always start these and I really don't know how I'm gonna approach them. Like, just kind of go where the wind blows. With that being said, I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here because I have like a multitude of rebuilds to record right now for all these teams, so I can drop them like I did with the Heat one in the first quarter. That was fun. Anyway, it's been real. It's been fun, but it been real fun. Shout out to Brandon Jennings. Shout out to Brandon Knight. And shout out to John Henson. I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here. Good.